Hello, Sunday, everyone. First, first of June, half a year, very fast. Time flies. Hello, wifey 99. So it's already June. So it's already half a year coming up. Well, what's the story all about? Kind of interesting. I guess lots of you all out there know exactly the title that I put it out there, because I have a playlist in that name too. I have one playlist in that particular name. So what's the story all about? Very interesting. About a couple, one American guy, one Filipino woman. Very interesting couple. Interesting in the sense that I'll tell you what is so interesting about the one that is in America. Very interesting one. Only that I think the Filipino one does not know a lot of what is going on. Right, Vicky? So if you do not know what's going on, and if you think whatever the fella is doing for you is correct, or maybe he has built you a palace. Millionaire don't show off. Millionaire don't show off. This one is million hair. That's what he shows off. He got only millions of hair, not millionaire. Not a lot of money. Not much money. And also at the same time, if he is a millionaire, why would he want to put a PayPal account in his channel? No millionaire does that unless he got only a lot of hairs, million hairs. I also have a lot. Only mine is in silver in color. Yes, silver got better value. Or it's only next to gold that will have even better value. But I guess he doesn't have any one of it. Only black ore. Or they call it what? They call it waste. Weight. Yeah, it's just only good for weight. Because whatever weightlifting equipment that you have out there, they use that as the weight. Right? So, why is it so interesting? A lot of subject he talk about. And he doesn't want me to question him. He got all the rights to say what he wants to say. And he got all the rights to call me names like he wants to call me. But I guess my title is even more interesting in my tonight. And in the thumbnail, you only see one character. And I guess everybody knows that character. Right? Is that not true? Am I lying? But this particular couple has been married for more than a year, if I'm not mistaken. That's why he says he's building a panda palace for the mistress in the Philippines. Wow! Is that a palace? I don't think so. You're lying to everyone, including you are lying to yourself. Panda, a palace is one place that you have a very big piece of land and you have one unit of the villa over there, or you call it a mansion, then you can call it a palace. How many rooms do you have in your palace? How many rooms? You're talking about palace. But if you got less than 10 rooms, I doubt that there's a palace. Even a mansion will have 10 rooms minimum. So what kind of a palace are you lying to everyone in the Philippines? Or are you trying to portray an image that you want to be the king, so you have a palace? Cheap shots, Panda. Cheap shots. That's why, like I said, he got a very big ego, oversized ego. You want to boast so much. I tell you one thing. Most of the millionaires that I know, they don't tell you how much they have. They also don't tell you what kind of a house they own, like you want to say a palace. So, I guess you're kind of a show off, right? Image very important. Ego very big, right? So big so that why do you put a PayPal in your channel? Begging for money? Asking for money? If not, what the hell you want that for? Right? So, you're a beggar, right? A begging millionaire, right? Wow. Fantastic. Very true. So we know you are a cheap beggar with a cheap palace, like you want to show off to everyone that you own a palace. Why not you show us how many rooms are inside your palace? How big is your dining? How big is your living room? Not to forget that you need a ballroom when you're talking about palace. If palace got no ballroom, balls are you talking about palace? You got big ego, that's why I said balls. Right? And if you are talking about rooms that you have less than 10, that means you're even smaller than a mansion. Yeah, mansion or villa, they call it. And mansion or villa, all the rooms have attached bathroom. Yes, attached toilet and water closet together in the bedroom. And they have also a powder room there. Like they call it what? Wardrobe? Do you have it? Or are you trying to show off? You see, your image is very important, very big, isn't it? Very big, very important. But what kind of a palace are you building in the Philippines that you want to tell everybody you're building the Panda Palace? Make a video of it, show it to us. Liar. Are you not lying to everybody? I guess you're lying to everybody, isn't it? And I can tell you exactly, and I can describe to you exactly about palaces. But I guess you do not know how much I know about palaces. Fun, isn't it? Fun, isn't it? Hi, E.T. Good evening. Someone out there is showing off that the fella got a Panda Palace. I'm questioning him now. How big is the plot of land? How big is the square foot built up of the piece of property or the fella called the palace that he has over there? And at the same time, how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms in the palace? You see, I guess he does not know what a palace looks like. And he only talk about it that he got a Panda Palace. You think I'm stupid and you think I do not know about palaces, isn't it? Huh? Panda? Why not you come to Malaysia? I take you all over the places and show you all the palaces over here. 9 of them. Palace for official functions. Palace for residence. You know there's 2 types of palaces. Unless you're so stupid you do not know. You mean for official functions, the king and the queen also stay there? You must be out of your brains to think that you build beautiful palaces. And every palaces have chandeliers. Chandeliers with Swarovski crystal. Not those cheap crystal from Italy. Italy don't have real crystal. Where the Swarovski crystal come from? I guess you think you know about it also, but I'm not going to tell you. And I can tell you, real crystal, the 100% Swarovski crystal have 30% PBO. I guess you know what is PBO also. Unless you're so stupid you do not know. And it comes in a rainbow spectrum of color when the sunlight hits away. I think you do not know. You only want to show off that you built a panda palace in the Philippines and you want to tell everyone you're a millionaire, but you got no money and you have a PayPal account in your channel asking for money. And what the hell do you want to tell everybody that you got a palace in the Philippines when there's less than 10 rooms, no ballrooms, no attached bathroom to the bedroom, and you call that palace? Fun, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? I guess now you know exactly. I guess exactly you know what I'm talking about. And now, after the palaces, after you're married, 2 years ago. You're married 2 years ago. So now you got a palace. You got a queen. Yes. Queen Vicky or Victoria, right? But what is your queen doing in a sari store? What's your queen doing in a sari store? Queen don't work. Stupid one. King, panda. You want to say you got a palace, what? So now you're king panda. So king panda, why do you make your queen work in a sari store? Wow. Hilarious, isn't it? King make the queen work in a sari store and earning, what do you call, what kind of money? Peanuts. Good for feeding monkeys only. Right? Not much profit, what? Sari store don't get you rich, what? Don't make you into a millionaire, what? Right? Am I not correct? Am I not correct in what I described? Sari store won't get you into a millionaire position. But you could tell everyone you're a millionaire, right? Correct? And you got a panda palace. Beautiful panda palace, right? With less than 10 rooms and no bathroom attached, alright? Very funny, very fun. I love it. I like it. I love it. Definitely, I love it and I like it also. Why? Hello, Robert Mac. Hello, Mai from Mommy May. I'm just telling stories and I describing palaces and talking about kings and queens. Nice story, what? Who doesn't want to be the king? Who doesn't want to be the queen? But I guess kings and queens don't work. Never work. They only give instruction. That is they only lift out pens only. Not pens, not P-A-N-T-S. P-E-N. Just signing and get the work done. That's their job. What about this one? You can make it bigger. You can make the sari store even bigger. Not a problem. Like over in your country, they call it Walmart. I don't know. Over here we got Big C. We got Macro. And we got a lot of other names. Family Mart, 7-Eleven. Yeah, 7-Eleven is very big. Thousands of shop lot all over the places. Large numbers. This one can make you lots of million and really turn you into a millionaire, not million hair. I have a lot of hair. I don't have millionaire. Right? And how big is your palace? I guess if you cannot have more than 10 rooms, you cannot call it palace at all. You see, the thing is that you do not know most of the palaces have kings and queens bedroom. You get it? Most of the palaces have kings and queens bedroom. Unless you do not know, you think the king and the queen sleep together? You'll be wondering, isn't it? Fantastic, isn't it? Now you know, right? Now you know. And the king and the queen don't sit in the official function of the palace. They have a palace that is for residencies. That's where they reside, not in the official function palace. Yeah, White House is not the same like a palace. Never the same. You can also visit Buckingham, not the same. All palaces are different. Right? But the question is that how big is your plot of land that you put up the palace there? Very funny, isn't it? Other than you make your queen work in the sari store. Wow. And then that comes up to another question that you put out there too. Do you hate money? Very interesting subject you're talking about. That's your title. I extract everything out. And I want to talk about it because why? I want to see your reaction. Do you hate money? Wow. You're the king panda, what? You have a queen, what? If you got no money, how are you going to survive? Right? How are you going to survive if you hate money? Who hates money? Like you say, you're a millionaire. And you put the title, Do You Hate Money? Wow! You're contradicting your own self, isn't it? I love money. I worship money too. You know why? You ask everyone all over the world, does money makes the world spins? Or you mean money makes the world stop spinning? Your life also stops spinning if you don't have money. Don't you know that? That's why you open the sari store to make little money. If you hate money, why do you want to run a sari store that your queen is doing it? I guess by now you know the answer already, what? You pop out the question, I give you your answer. You pop out the question, not me. I give you the answer. So, tell me, you hate money so much? Or because you're not a millionaire, that's why you put the, what is that, the title, Do You Hate Money? That means you're a broke ass. Not correct? Not true? Wow. That's why I say you got damn big ego. Now it's going to shrink like when you blow the balloon very big and you leave it alone, it starts to shrink, isn't it? Start to get smaller, isn't it? That's how you're feeling now, right? Like the balloon that is losing its air. Millionaire. Correct? And who doesn't like or love money? That you say, do you hate money? You're not a millionaire. Self-proclaimed broke-ass millionaire. Hilarious, isn't it? I told you you're mentally sick. I told you to go and visit the doctor and go have your brains checked out. I prove to everyone that you're mentally sick. Is that not true? You are totally sick, isn't it? Because your questions are all very hilarious and not funny, but looks like it falls into the group called mental. Mental. You're hallucinating. You're dreaming. And I can say, you're also very sad and grieving in life. That's what you are. That's exactly how you describe all these things. I have only described how many things? Your palace. That you got a very small house built there and you call it a palace, Panda Palace. And then when you have a palace, you're the king and you have a queen. But you make your queen work in the sari store because you want money, not that you hate money. You want money, but you're not a millionaire because you make the queen works in the sari store. And then you come to the answer, the question is that, do you hate money? Meaning that you don't have. That's why you put the word hate. You should have put the word love money, not hate money. Correct? Your brain screwed. Right or not? Michael? You're screwed, your head. Isn't it true? And then on top of that, you got one more. Is jealousy bad? You see, all are connected, one after another, all connected. That's right. I explain everything for you. But you can find everything in his channel. All this title in his channel. Right? Panda. Not true. All in your channel, I extract all the title out here to tell you exactly what you want to know. And I think about you. How I think about you. And how I'm going to describe you and your mental state of mind. Very nice. Is jealousy bad? Definitely it's bad. Why is jealousy not bad? First, let's talk about your palace. We don't talk about any other people. Talk about your palace. If you are not that jealous about other people, why do you want to name your house Panda Palace? Egoistic, isn't it? Big boss, isn't it? Big ego, isn't it? Is that not true? That is part of your jealousy. Because when other people got more than you want to prove to them that I got a palace. Right? Not true? Is that not true? I guess you can know the answer now. You are jealous of other people because other people build bigger house than you. Some of them have very big house, I know. What about you? So, you're jealous of others, isn't it? That you got to prove to them that you can build a palace, Panda Palace in the Philippines, right? So that your image very high. Wow, everybody and look up at you and say, wow, I got a Panda Palace in the Philippines. How big is your palace? How big is the piece of land? That's why you're jealous of others. You're jealous of others. That's why you say, is jealousy bad? It is very bad if you don't let it go. Right? And then on top of that also, some of your friends also got sari store. Yeah, a lot of them have sari store. Over the YouTube channel. I know who are the ones that have sari store other than Vicky. I guess you also know who are the ones that have sari store, right? That's why you also open sari store for your queen. Queen Victoria. Right? That's why you're jealous. You want to win. You don't want to lose. You want a face. You want to show off. You got big face. You never want to lose at all. But these are all jealousy attitude. First, you build yourself a palace, like you say, because you want to show off that you got a big house. So that is jealousy, number one. Number two is that lots of them have sari store. Even the woman that I don't like also got sari store. Right? Lots of them. I know. I can say about 6 to 8 of them that I know have sari store. I don't have to tell you the name. You know, you've been to the channel also, right? Prince or King Panda. So you're jealous. So you open one store for your Queen Vicky, so that you don't lose out. But you should make it bigger. I told you. That one got peanuts only, the profit. Just enough for monkeys. Fun, isn't it? Right? Is that not true? Right? And you're jealous of what? Money! Hate money. But you never say love money. You hate money. You say, do you hate money? This is also part of your jealousy. You know why? Because you portray that you're a millionaire. You tell everyone out there you're a millionaire. But you got a PayPal in your channel. Right, Michael? Did I say it wrongly? Is it not true that you're jealous about other people having more money than you, that you got to show off, you got to build a palace, you got to open a sari store for your queen, and you question other people, do you hate money? Because you yourself tell everyone you're a millionaire, but you got a PayPal in your channel. Right? That's why you don't have money, you're broke ass, Michael. That's why you're jealous of other people that got more money than you. Right? You're totally sick. Do you know that? You're totally sick. Huh? How many you need? Palace, 1. Sari store, 2. Hate money, 3. Then is jealousy 4. Bad, 4. Wow. All also associated with your big ego. Your image, very important. You want to portray you are a millionaire. No. A lot of people in the Philippines also are millionaire because in pesos it's million. It comes into million. Stupid, right? Panda. And you call yourself a millionaire? Wow. Why do you need to prove to other people? Why do you need to show off? Because you're totally jealous, right? Is that not true? You're very jealous, isn't it? To the extreme that is cheating bad. Oh, this one is very interesting. Is cheating bad? Have you or did you not cheat? Have you or did you not cheat? Bad. Bad. Cheating is bad, like you say. Definitely you cheat. You want to know or not, Queen Vicky, that does your king cheat or not? I tell you, he is cheating on you. He is cheating on you. We don't ask the other one that the fleur cannot get. The one, someone else, girlfriend the fleur cannot get one, that you tell her to lay your hands off your king. Vicky, right? Never mind. I think the other one you know, Hazy. You ask your king, did he pay Hazy? Did he see what is beneath the clothing of Hazy? I guess you know by now. I guess you know by now. Because I can tell you that character of that woman. I don't lie. I don't have to lie. I tell a lot of story that gets a lot of people upset and pissed off with me. Whether you're pissed off or upset with me, I'm telling you the truth. Vicky, Queen Vicky. These are the truth. Other than there's a few more, the fleur went all over the places and throw a few bucks here and there to get to see what the fleur wants to see. Why is your king such a pervert? Why is your king such a pervert? You should ask him, rather than you ask all the women to stay away from your king, which is totally wrong. Because why? Like here is stated, is cheating bad by him. So he's indirectly telling you or questioning other people, but he's doing it. He's doing it. That's why he put the question out there to see what answer he can get. I'll give you the answer, Queen Vicky. I give you the answer. I know. I've been keeping very quiet for the past couple of months because I gathered everything and now I'm talking about everything. And I can tell you, the king is emotionally disturbed and mentally very unstable. If not, he wouldn't come up with all this kind of title, questioning himself rather than asking other people. He questioned himself because these are the questions from his head. What he's thinking inside is exactly what he's doing. So he needs the answer to satisfy himself. I'm telling you the answer. I'm giving you the answer. So now you got all the answers. Hilarious, isn't it? Fun, isn't it? I told you, he's completely screwed his brains. I always find where he went wrong. What went wrong inside his ticking clock. And I know that his clock is not functioning properly. And there's a lot of instability in the timing and in the ways of asking questions. Now you got all the answers. You got all the answers. Isn't it true? Huh? Show off, Panda Palace. Unstable mind. Huh? Sari store because he's jealous of other people. Hate money because he called himself a millionaire. Right? And then jealousy. Why he questioned jealousy? Because all of it comes back to he's not happy with himself for all the things he cannot get. Like he cannot get. Oh, you would like to know who he is after, isn't it? Who he is desperately wanting to get, isn't it? Right? There's only one lady out there that the blood desperately want to get because the blood tell that lady also, hey, kick your boyfriend off. I'll be your boyfriend. But you, Queen Vicky, you got to remember, you are the queen. The blood want to take concubines. oh, that is hilarious, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Not true? He's cheating, what? You know that for a fact, what? You know that exactly, what? That's why I told you. You want the name? Jamie's girlfriend. That one, he won't be able to get. King Panda, keep on dreaming. You're totally sick, King Panda. Very jealous, isn't it? Because the fella got a beautiful girlfriend than your queen, isn't it? So beautiful that you neglect and you make your queen work in the sari store because you got no money and you want to be a millionaire because you hate money. Right? Not true? Not true. Not true, then comes the science of love. Wow, now we are talking about love. Oh, this King Panda is totally lost his brain. Now he says what? The science of love. You know what is it? Why is it attached to each other? Like all your question out there. Jealousy, you know, because you did not get the right one. Cheating, you know also, because you want to get the other one. Now you're talking about science of love, which is also part of cheating, jealousy. Correct. It's true, what? Because your science does not match, what? That's what? You're going after someone else's girlfriend. And you want to talk about the science of love? Wow. Your wavelength is completely screwed, King Panda. your wavelength is completely screwed. Because you're talking about the signs of love because what you have with you now, you're not happy. You're not happy. That's why you go chasing after others, people, girlfriend. That's why you are going after other people, girlfriend. And on top of that, when you go for looking for other people, girlfriend, you neglect your own queen, right? So when you neglect your own queen, where's the sign of love between the king and the queen? Where is it? What went wrong? Jealousy? Cheating? I guess all of it, what? Because you are cheating, what? That's why you talk about signs of love. When you talk about signs of love, you're not supposed to be jealous, you're not supposed to cheat. Because you are holding the one that you love the most. Your precious Vicky. Right? But when you talk about the signs of love, and we know that you go after someone else's girlfriend, that means you're cheating. And when you're cheating, because you're jealous of the most beautiful one that you cannot get, right? You're jealous of who? Jamie. That's why you hate him so much. You make the channel specially talk about him. Not true? Is that not true? I explain everything for you. You want all the answers, I give you all your answers. From what? From your palace, panda palace, that you want to show off. Right? Your panda palace, you want to tell the world that you are rich, millionaire. Yeah, I got a lot of hair. I'm not a millionaire. I guess you're also not a millionaire because you put your PayPal account in your channel. Asking for money. Millionaire never ask for money. Millionaire give away money. Stupid. King Panda. And when you say you got a palace, what the hell do you make your queen work in a sari store? Does it make sense? Right? Never makes sense, what? Because you're the king. You got a palace by the name Panda. Right? And then you make your queen work in a sari store. Because you hate money? You ask the question. That's why you're a broke ass panda. Right? You're a broke ass panda, what? If not, why do you want to talk about do you hate money? Or you should put the other way around. Do you love money? But no, you put the word hate. Because why? You're not a millionaire. You're not rich. But you want to portray, you got very big ego that you say, you build a panda palace in the Philippines. How big is the plot of land? And what's the build-up area of your palace? Does it have more than 10 rooms? With one official dining room, with one official kitchen? Not to mention that in the palace, you must have living room, ballroom, waiting room, but you don't have anyone. And all the palace, all the rooms are attached with bathroom. So, is your palace having 10 bedrooms with 10 bathrooms? And also you got to remember, public area will have male toilets, female toilets, and then you must have also powder room for the ladies. You forget? Wow! What kind of a palace did you build? Oh, I'm starting to think that you must be dreaming and building blocks, palaces in your dream. Pathetic brains. Hello, lovely mind. Pools and spas open today. Finally, summer is here. I love summertime. Yeah, Summer of 69 is a very nice song. I know. Summer is a very nice time. You get to enjoy what you want to do because the weather is very nice, very comfortable, and you enjoy the outdoor lives. And everything is green and beautiful, and the flowers will be all over the places. And hopefully this Panda Palace will have lots of flowers. We'll have a heated, swimming pool. We'll have the spas as you mentioned. Right? And then you also have this place called the gazebo where you can gather outdoor and you talk, chit chat, and have your tea outdoor. Do you have it? Panda King? I guess you don't have one, isn't it? Right? I guess you're a broke ass panda one, right? And you want to portray and you want to tell all the Filipinos you're rich one, right? Now that I tell you everything that you put out all the question there, I guess you know the answer already. And finally, you also put the danger of Western man. Yes, especially you, liar. You lie to everybody. You're the biggest liar, what? Because you put there Panda Palace. You're a millionaire. And you lie to everyone out there. Right? Huh? Michael Panda? I'm not a millionaire, but I don't have PayPal either. Yeah. That's why, like I said, he is one millionaire that have a PayPal in his channel. And what the hell do you have a PayPal in your channel? When you are a millionaire, you're supposed to give money. You mean that PayPal there is for you to what? Pay to yourself or people pay to you? Wow, King Panda, you must be so broke that you are begging from all over the world. Now we know that you're a broke ass panda, not king. You're a broke ass panda. Like I said, badass panda. Now he's a broke ass panda. Wow. Wow. So let's get back to the first question that is out there. Like, build a Panda Palace. Build a Panda Palace. That's what it says. Build a Panda Palace. Correct, Panda? Broke ass Panda? And you are a millionaire, what? If you build a palace, right? That's what you tell everybody. But then you open a sari store for your queen. You open a sari store for your queen, but you say you have a Panda Palace, but you open a sari store for your queen. So your queen got to earn the little money that is only good for feeding monkeys, and you make your queen work, right? Is that not true? But millionaire, what? Where do you want your queen to work? Right? Is that not true? Then on top of that, after that you say, do you hate money? Because you got no money, or you're not a millionaire. If you are a millionaire, you would not say you hate money. You will say you love money because you got lots of it. But you hate because you don't have enough of it. Why does the queen have to work? What kind of a king is that? I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm asking him now. I'm asking King Panda, what the hell do you make your queen work for? Because he got a very big ego. He wants to tell everybody he's a millionaire. So when he says he wants to, he builds a palace by the name Panda Palace for the blood queen and make the queen work in the sari store because the blood open a company, a little money one that everybody have all over in the Philippines. Because why? The blood is jealous of other people that also have a sari store, so that the blood don't want to lose out. So the blood open one for the blood queen. But you're totally sick, isn't it? You're a millionaire. You don't have to ask her to work. You tell them all, hey, my queen don't work because I'm a millionaire, so she can enjoy life. But you open one sari store for your queen. That's very funny. Hello, mommy. Not true. So, who hates money? You, because you don't have enough of it. Huh? King Panda, you don't have enough of it. That's why you, you open a sari store for your queen. And everybody knows now that you got a PayPal in your channel and you say you're a millionaire. Are you giving the money away? Are you asking money? You are a broke ass millionaire what, if you're asking money through PayPal. Ego very big, but your brain is even smaller than your ego now. Your brain is even smaller than your ego. So is jealousy bad? Jealousy is not bad, it's good. But what you're doing is totally bad. Right? What you're doing is totally bad. Because why? You're jealous of other people. That's bad. Not good for you. You should accept it as it is and just enjoy whatever you have and be happy with it. You never know of one person that says something like, when the table don't have enough food, we are all together. And now that the table is full of food, the chairs are all empty and it's cold. You remember that one is written somewhere by someone, isn't it? That's the meaning. That's the meaning exactly that fits you. I'll put it as a thumbnail one of these days out there so that you all can understand what it is all about. Because that is very, very, very catching and very, very meaningful to a lot of Filipinos. But to you Western men, like you say, the danger of Western men, you yourself ask that question, not me, King Panda. But I tell you one thing, you are very dangerous. Of all of them, you are the most dangerous. So many sari stores and pig farm. Interesting. Yeah, I know. You not only pig farm, now you got duck farm, you got quail farm, you got goat farm. Yes, a lot of it. Lots of it now. And why? Because they are not jealous. They are trying to make a living. And they don't show off. They don't tell you so. They only tell you that, oh, today I'm collecting how many quail eggs. And today, how many of my ducks are getting what weight and so on. And my goats are getting fatter and bigger and eating more. That's what they will tell you. So that you also happy because they are growing and you will know sooner or later they can make money out of it when they sell it. But not like you. You hate money, what? Because you don't have enough. Not true? And then after all this one, some of God is cheating bad. To you, definitely, cheating is very bad. You know you've been cheating what? Until your Queen Vicky also can tell the other girlfriend of someone, hey, stay away from my king. Queen Vicky, I think you got to tell your king to lay off his hands, not the other person. Not the other person. You got it all screwed up and you got it all wrong. That's right. You got it all wrong. And that's, like I said, all the stories, all the questions that he puts out there, I give him all the answers. How many questions? Build Panda Palace. 1. After building Panda Palace, Sari store for the queen. After Sari store for the queen, do you hate money? Because got not enough money, that's why you got to put up the Sari store. So you hate money, so you want money. And then after the money already that you hate, it becomes jealousy. Because jealous of what? Because you got not enough money and the other people got Sari store. You want to show off. That's why you also open a Sari store for your queen. And then on top of that, you got to tell everyone that you got a palace by the name Panda Palace. This is called jealousy. It's all jealousy. From money, Sari store to the palace, it's all jealousy. Is it not true? And then when you're jealous already, that is, the next one is that you cheat. Because you want to see a lot of things. You got a lot of time that you cheat. Oh, you cheat also. After cheating already, you talk about the signs of love. You know why is this cheating and the signs of love attached to each other? If you love your queen, why are you chasing after someone else's girlfriend? Do you have the signs of love? Is it not working? That's why you got to chase after someone else's girlfriend. Interesting, isn't it? So, badass panda, you are confirmed totally sick, emotionally disturbed, mentally unstable. I tell you already, you could better go have yourself checked up. You better go and have yourself checked out. Because what you're doing is exactly everything you describe, you have that issue. You have the issue. Good, isn't it? I tell you, I answer all your questions for you. Like you can put all the videos about me out there. I give you all your answers back to you. Am I not right? You got a very unstable mind. What? I told you. My not millionaire husband just cooked me some steaks we make do with only princely income. Yeah. That is called the science of love. That is called the science of love. Because you both can work on it and come to a combined conclusion that we can live in such a nice, happy environment with whatever we have. But not this person. Not Prince Panda. Because whatever the question that he put out there, if you were to ask yourself, would you want to put all this question out there for anyone to answer? Like the fella said, he built a Panda Palace. Then, Sari store for the fella queen. And then he will ask, do you hate money? Not love money. The word love is not there. Hate. There's a difference. Because why? He's not a millionaire, but he portrays he's a millionaire. Then on top of that, he talks about jealousy. Is jealousy bad? Why is jealousy when, like I said, not enough money, he's jealous of other people. Sari store, because there's so many people that got Sari store. And then Panda Palace, because a lot of them also build house for their missus. But the fella built a palace because he wants to be better than the rest of them. This is called jealousy. And then when the fella, all this is already done, the fella asks the question of, is cheating bad? Definitely cheating is very bad. But he does not realize he's cheating also. Because after the cheating, you come to the signs of love. How are you going to answer the signs of love when you're cheating? Don't tell me he takes the money she earns. I'm shocked. I don't know. I don't know. I'm only asking now, King Panda, are you in your perfect state of mind? Are you stable or unstable? But from all these questions that you pop out in your channel about all this issue, I tell one thing only. You are totally unstable. I never put this type of question out there because I don't have this kind of issue. But when a person have this kind of issue, the fellow put all this question out there. I told you I can read your mind. I told you I know what is all your answers that you're looking for, King Panda. And I tell you a few times already, last week until this week, you better go and have yourself check up before it gets even worse. And definitely it's getting worse because you're grieving. You're grieving. You want to know that you're grieving and you say you're not grieving? I got a screenshot of it. Do you want me to put in the posting out there community page? And it's also about love, you know. It's about love. Exactly. That's why you're grieving. You are mentally sick, King Panda. You are mentally sick. I have nothing else to say about you. I have nothing else to say about you. But you know for a fact you are sick. You've been going after three person only in all the 3 to 5 years. You've been going after only 3 person. Initially, you go after Jamie. And then after that, you go after Jamie's girlfriend, mine. And then after that, you found out that I'm Jamie's friend. You come after me. So now, Bad Panda, I'm telling you one thing. You better go and admit yourself into the hospital and have yourself checked out for your own good. That's all. You better go and have yourself checked out for your own good. And I also advise all out there that is Panda's friend, you better listen and then you better tell him to do the same. Because for his own good and for his own sake, he better have himself checked out. I'm not lying. Because his state of mind is very unstable. I'm not lying at all. Why should I lie? This one concerns somebody else. And I don't lie when it's talking about health. And I always say one thing. I tell everybody every day so when I finish my stream, take care of your health. Because that's the most important thing. Other than whether you have money, you don't have money. If you don't have health, you will have health. That's all. So he can come after me is okay. I hope his God has mercy on him because I will never mind. What has he got to come after you for? These are all facts. It's true. It's all facts. It's all true. Because he thinks that he is okay. He thinks that he's not having any issue with his problem, with his thinking. But I can tell from what he asked and from what he put out the question out there and from what he has done about all the videos about me, about mine, about Jamie, he is totally unstable. I'm not lying. I don't have to lie. I tell everyone, why would I want to lie? Because this one concerns somebody else's health. And that is true. If you don't believe, you go to visit the channel for yourself. Would any one of you out there do that kind of videos and put it out in the public? Ask yourself. But he did. He does it. Not only him, there's one more channel also by the name Ace Ventura. Same. Totally sick. Mentally ill. You don't believe? You can go and check Pillhead James channel. It does not belong to James, for your information. Well, I know I would not make such useless videos. It's not useless to a person that is very unstable and mentally sick. He thinks that he can do and say that the person is at that kind of condition. But no, the one that is doing it is having the problem, not the one he's talking about is having the problem. You think that I have the problem? You see me every day talking about to everyone, all over the places. Do I have problems? I make jokes. I have fun with other people and so on. Only there's a lot of people that doesn't like what I expose about their lives, about their cheating, about their scamming. You mean I am not supposed to inform the public what they are doing? They come after me and I put the name there. I never put any names. What kind of a coward kick into a man who already has issue? Yeah. That's what. That's exactly how he is. You can go and visit the channel, because if you can't find it, you can find it in my community page. I talk about it. I've written about it. I've said about it. And I've also mentioned who owns it. I've mentioned who owns it. And like I said, to those friends out there, you better advise him. Because he does not get into my head. He is having problem himself. Rather than you think what he does will hurt me, will make me pissed off, will make me angry. No. I tell you one thing. I explain everything out there. That's why you see every text that I put out there, every explanation that I put out there, at the end of it, you read and see what I says. I exactly describe and tell the fella. Go seek help. God bless him. I tell everything. I never say, go to hell, whatever. No, I don't do that. Because that's not correct. When you know he's totally sick, you give him advice. You ask him to get help, to seek help. Is that wrong? But I guess he got a bunch of useless friends that only wants him to be a troll and thinks he get a lot of fun out of it. Hey, that is your friend getting sick. All you trolls out there. That is exactly your friend getting sick. And if you don't help him, sooner or later you will be one of them too. You will also be sick like he is. You think he works only for him and you think, oh, it's okay, he's sick, I don't care, not my life. That is your friend what? It is very important to have yearly checkup. It is not fun, but important. I know very well. That's why I challenge any one of them. You want to climb up coconut tree? I'll show it to you, I can do it. You want me to climb on top of a tree and chop off the top of the tree? I'll show you, I can do it. I got no problem. I don't have issue. But a lot of them, they have what? They already have health problems. Either they are having diabetic or they are having high blood. And most of them are overweight. Yeah, most of them are overweight. Eat, sleep, stay in the basement, be the king warrior of the laptops. That's all they can do. They don't really have a life. Am I wrong? Am I pissing you all off with what I say? But that is your health. It's not my problem. If you don't want to take care of it, nobody can help you. Even if I were to pull you to the clinic, you will say, no, I'm not going to see the doctor. That is your problem, not mine. Because you've got to take care of yourself. Nobody can take care of you. Like I tell a lot of men out there, why would you want to look for a second or third or fourth wife that you have already left them? Why are you going to look for one that is older, as old as you, when you can find one younger and can take care of you? I tell them exactly. Because there's nothing wrong. You know, you are at that state, at that age, you know you need assistance. Sooner or later, you will find that you need really, real assistance. And when you want assistance and you find that you have the same age partner and so on, which cannot help you, what the hell for? What the hell for? I don't know. I leave it to them. They have themselves to answer. I cannot answer for them. I'm just having fun. I'm just explaining everything. And King Panda, whether you like it, you get angry with me, you get pissed off with me, I don't care. But this is exactly what I'm telling you. This is exactly what I'm telling you. You got problems with yourself. Not problem with me, not problem with Jamie, not problem with mine. You have problem with yourself. That's why you let it out on other people, but you never know the problem is yourself. I don't have problems with you. Do I have? Yeah. I did apologize to you a long time ago, so what? When you don't like what I put up there? What? Cowboys and prick, and I say it's good for ladies, and you get very upset because why? Did I mention any name? But it's in your channel, that's why you get pissed off. Right? But I apologize what? But when you come here, but you remember one thing, you erase all your conversation that is in the channel. That's why. You're afraid people You're afraid people go there and read it, isn't it? That's why you erase it. Like I said, when you dare to write it out there, leave it there. Unless you don't have the guts to face what you say. Because you don't have the guts to face what you say. What you worried other people read and you get upset, you get angry. Your image, your ego. What kind of an ego you want when you're totally sick? Now, they want to brag that they can have a young woman. No. Bragging is good if the fella can get a young woman. It's okay if you brag to have a young woman if you're old. Nothing wrong. Because we know, sooner or later, the young woman got to take care of the old man. Because you come over here, what? In your own country, you cannot find anyone to take care of you, what? Because the Filipinos are more loving, what? Can take care of you, what? Right? And you come here, you want to look for a younger one so that they can take care of you, what? Like I tell the story about, if you come here, you go to the whorehouse, you don't tell me you're going to look for one whore as old as you are. Is that not true? Are you going to tell me that, oh, I'm 60 years old, I need a woman that is 55 to 60 years old to fuck, huh? In the whorehouse? You must be kidding. The mama son will tell you, at that age, they are not here anymore, they are not working. They are already retired. Not true, And then, if you go there, you're going to pay for a 50, 60 years old one. You must be joking, isn't it? Is that not true? If it's not true, why are those people that get caught having sex with underage one? Because they want as young as they can get. That's a crazy thing. Not true? If not true, why are they caught having sex with underage? Which is illegal one. So don't tell me you don't want as young as possible if you can get. You must be cheating on yourself, not honest to your heart at all. Only that you tell, oh no, I'm going to look for one about my same age one. Yeah, there's one out there. There's one out there. And when I talk about it, finally the devil give an answer and say, I'm a single mother taking care of my kids only, not looking for a husband. I'm amazed, sometimes when I get the answer, I say, what? Did I say something out there that they get so mad about? And they reply me, right? And that stupid foreigner sits in jail. Yep. Correct. That's what I said. And when they talk about, they will look for a woman about the same age and so on. They are cheating on themselves. They are lying to themselves. Every man will tell you one thing. When you pay to have fun, definitely you want the youngest one. Even you go to the extreme end of getting underage one, which will land you in jail. That it is. And this is true. That's true. And don't tell me that is not true. You can lie to other people, but you cannot lie to your own heart. You got to ask yourself, what I say is true. What I tell you is true. And I tell you also, if you want a young wife, legal age, and if she is willing to marry you, there's nothing wrong. Don't think about your friends say, oh, you're marrying your daughter and so on. Don't think that way. Only the one that cannot guess it will tell you that. But in his heart, you ask him one question, the same one. If you can afford, if you got the money, and if you can find one, are you not willing to take one if she wants you? You ask him back the same question. And I can tell you one thing. That's why you see so many of them now in the Philippines. They are not looking for 50, 60 years old woman anymore. They are all looking for 30 to 40 only. That's what they are looking for. Not 50, 60 years old. And you think, I do not know. Don't worry, you will never get the one that is above the legal age up to 25. Very few of them you'll find that will want you. Unless the parents have already gone through all, what should I say, heart-sinking problems and so on, and all sorts of troubles with finances and so on. And when the daughter wants to marry and found a Western guy that got money, can take care of her daughter that is young and pretty, yeah, then she'll be the lucky one. I can tell you that. But the majority of them, most of them that looks for Western men to take care of them, they are all married, have kids, and the husband left them. You mean it's not true? Tell me which one is not having kids and looking for Western men. I can tell you all the names also if you want. You will say I'm lying. What? No, I don't have to lie. I know exactly who they are out there. I know exactly who they are. And if they cannot get Western men, they will scam the Western men from their pocket and they will sleep with their husband like some old stupid man that is from America, knowing that the woman is married, having the husband sleeping every night with her and still send money to her. That is a stupid old man. Not only one. The one that I know very well also is doing the same thing. Except that this woman got more boyfriend than Devler thinks Devler got only one boyfriend. Not true, ah. S. That's all I can say is it's up to them. Whatever they want to do with their lives. I don't care whether you are angry with me, upset with me, or pissed with me. I just say what I got to say. And if you don't like to listen to what I got to say, get the hell out of my channel. Don't come here. I got no interest telling you what to do. But I can tell you, what is happening out there is always true. It's happening. Right, King Panda? You're upset with me or you're pissed off with me is your problem. But I'm telling you exactly what I think about you. That's all. Have fun. We have joy, we have fun, we have season in the sun. But the hills that you cannot climb because you're too old. And you got no strength. You need a young one to help you out. Correct. Just have fun. Enjoy your life. Take care of your health. That's the most vital thing that you need to do for yourself. If you don't do that, nobody can help you. Sirens are going, so heading for shelters. Huh? Oh, I see. The type that you are having over there could be, if it's nearby your place or whatever. Stay safe all from Estella. Yes, stay safe all. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have your medical checkup. Right? Go and visit the doctor. Like I said, you have health, you're a millionaire. If you do not have health at all, whatever million you have will never help you at all. That's all I can say. And that is true. I am not lying. I don't have to lie. Why do I need to lie for anyone? I'm just having fun. I'm just explaining. And like I says, it's on a weekend. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your life. Don't get upset. Don't get pissed off. And thanks everyone for visiting me, Estella. I don't know who is here. I did not pay attention. Maui, Mommy May, Robert Mac, Mai. Thank you all for coming by. Thanks for listening. I think some of the things out there that is happening, some of the people need some help. They need some help, but they're not getting it. So whoever that is having this kind of mental issue and so on, I just advise some of their friends, get them to go visit the hospital, have themselves checked out, rather than it gets even worse. It will never help anyone at all if you don't check it out. And that's all. That's all I can say. So good night from me. It's on a Sunday night. You all take care. You all take care. Keep your health in good shape. Have a nice day. Have a nice afternoon. Have a nice morning. And that's all for today. Take care. Bye-bye.